108 scrap. What do we buy? We could get more cloaking. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I kind of want more weapon power so that I can get the flak gun online. So I'll wait a little bit longer and then we can get the weapon power and the flak gun. That's what I'm thinking. Do need to buy some fuel, so the next store we find is going to be something I try to look for. They're gonna board us with 2 mantises. That's fine, we can deal with him. We can send the weapons personnel and the NG to help. They have a missile. If it's a breaching missile, we can permanently cloak through it. If it's a Hermes missile, we have to take down the weapon system. Either way, we're gonna be hitting them in the weapon system, so. Rockman's a little bit wounded. What I can do is send the NG into his spot, and then Rockman will be fine and he won't die at all. Dual laser charge laser mini beam ready to go. That is a Hermes, so it is going to do 3 damage, and it's gonna fire in about every like 16 seconds or so we can't cloak out of it permanently. But our weapons are good to go. We did take the missile offline, so I don't even need to worry about cloaking. Human is very wounded, so you know what? Human and NG leave, Rockman leave, Rockman and Human enter, Human and NG enter, swap people around, bring the engine personnel in, and then we can actually kill them. Good stuff. Get everyone healed up. You are on engines, so you can go back to engines for a minute. It's worth pointing out, also I didn't point this out, is that when you cloak, you don't get piloting skill or engine skill when you dodge shots. So using cloak all the time is not the best option. You should only use it when you need to, because when you miss shots normally, well, we didn't miss any there, but when you miss shots normally, you get training on your crew. When you cloak, you don't get the training. We are going to hit him in the shield room. Stop firing, stop firing. This is the ship. I didn't look at the encounter text, but this is the ship. We want them to get their shit repaired. That's what I'm gonna say about that, because if they get their stuff repaired, they flee, and when they flee, they come back and they have a new ship, and when they go into that ship, then they, what am I trying to say here? We have the possibility of getting a free weapon, basically. So they're getting stuff repaired. Get someone in the piloting system. Please get someone in your piloting system. They're going to try to repair their ship instead. As long as they get the O2 online, we'll be fine here. They're getting the door system. Okay, good. They got someone in the piloting system. They're going to escape. We let them escape. We after them. We get another quest beacon, and then we go over there and we wreck their butts. I'm actually not going to go to the distress signal. There is a possibility of getting double rewards, but what I don't want to have happen is I don't want to have a situation where we have to give them fuel. I can't give them fuel, you know? Everyone go back to your rooms. Rockman, Human. Just, like, keep you here for a minute, and then we just open the doors and, like, make these guys' lives suck. Maybe they'll come fight me in the medbay. Having 3rd level sensors is nice because we can see what the enemy is doing. They're gonna try to go into the oxygen room. They're not gonna like that. They fired the missile. I'm gonna wait until the lasers fire, and then I'm gonna cloak. If we can wait that long. We can! Good stuff. Fire in their weapon system. Oh, that's a lot of misses. That's not good. We needed those to not miss. They're gonna get their missile launcher back online. Close doors, open doors. You go into the weapons room, you stay put, NG. Okay, we landed a shot. Take out the missile launcher. Oh, that's not good at all. NG, get in there and get that shit repaired. 30% dodge chance. And there's where we get the training. Nice dodges, folks. We did take their missile launcher offline, which is good, and one of their shots did miss the oxygen system. Thank you, dodge chance. Okay, we fire. We land enough shots, we send in the mini beam, and we can hit oxygen shield room at the same time. Nice. Started 3 fires! That's wonderful. We cloak. Rockman can go get healed up while we're cloaked, since he's not going to be receiving any shots on the shield room. Nice stuff here. They're going to try to surrender. Honestly, I'm going to accept this one. For fuel, I need fuel. We got hit a couple of times, but not for very much. 131 scrap means I think we get the next bar of shields, just to keep us alive a little bit longer if we get hit in the shield room. And against Burst Laser Mark IIs, it's really nice to have. We are boarded. Don't care. Everyone go into the medbay, and we open doors leading to the mantises. They want to fight me in the medbay? They can fight me in the medbay. They're not gonna like their lives here. Just gonna close all doors. Medbay! My medbay needs to be powered up. You can come fight me in the medbay. Give me some extra experience. Let a random crew member kill you. Get the oxygen powered up again, open the doors. Everyone sealed up, go back to your rooms. Bad beacon, but it happens. Being able to avoid these whenever possible with the long-range scanners is very nice. Very nice. All right, 2 beam drones, a 3-shot laser, and another beam. So as long as we can take their laser offline, we won't take damage here. And I know I still have the flak gun Mark II. I'd like to use it, and I want to use it at some point, but we're fine right now. We're fine. Take out their weapons. The only way they can do damage to me is if their lasers hit, so we just take those offline. Hit them hard in the shield room, keep them repairing stuff, the medbay and oxygen. Try to surrender, no fuel, so no thank you. It's a good combination of weapons we've got right here, honestly. Flat gun is just for late game when we really need to punch through enemy shields. Which is gonna happen. We are gonna need that capability. Let's get one more bar of, let's save scrap. Go to the distress beacon, make our way over to the quest, head up to the exit. If we have to go through the rebel fleet, I will do that happily, because with the cloak, we should be able to do that very nicely. Lead them to their destination, we get a lot more scrap. I gotta make my way over to the quest. The quest is the most important thing, because we get a free weapon for doing it. They're going to try to escape. They're going to attack the weapon system. NG can prevent that. They have a 5-shot laser, a 3-shot laser, and an ion. We dodge the 5-shot laser. We hit them as hard as we can in their engines and piloting system. Let the lasers come. Lasers are gonna come. They come. We fire everything we have. We got one miss. That's all we needed to prevent us from taking damage here. Come on, hit. Nice stuff. We took out their piloting system. So now when the 5-shot laser fires, we can cloak. NG needs to leave, which means I'm gonna open the door to the weapons room so that he doesn't attack my weapons anymore. Okay, make sure we have power for the shield system. Close all doors. While we are still cloaked, might as well take advantage of it and get my oxygen back, get my crew members healed up a little bit. And we're gonna hit him in the weapon system as hard as we can. You go into the door room. We have a 100% chance to hit, which is nice, so this should hit hard. They only have the 5-shot laser, which has, I believe, at least a 20-second charge time, so we can kind of hold our position right now, wait for our weapons to recharge, wait for the cloak to come back, hit him again. Especially with no dodge chance on their side, it should be an easy attack. Good stuff. Okay, 22 more fuel. Not fuel, scrap. 22 fuel would be amazing, but we did not pick that up, did we? There is a store. I gotta hit up the quest beacon first. Sorry, store. So you know what? We get more reactor power and more engines. More engines? No, just reactor power. Keep our dodge chance up a little bit. Why is it only 34? Oh, it's higher than 30 because we got +4 because of the skill training. Gotcha. It'll be 40 as soon as they get trained up to level 2. I believe we can actually get him as a crew member from this encounter. Only if we kill the enemy crew, though. I don't think we can kill the enemy crew unless we start a lot of fires, so this might just be a wish. They're gonna try to get into the door room. I'm gonna let them have it. I'm gonna run into the shield room. Turn off the oxygen system so that the oxygen removes itself from the ship faster. Cloak out of the way of their missile. I should have waited half a second, fuck, for the lasers to fire. So we're gonna fire everything we have, because we have to. We took out the missile, but we didn't take out the 2 lasers that are gonna come in a second, unfortunately. Plus those 2 lasers means that we actually took some damage. What a shame. We're not gonna be able to kill the crew, unfortunately. What we should do is get the medbay powered up, get in there really quickly, and then get our crew back before they can actually take out any bars of the shields, I think. Nah, they got a missile off, unfortunately. We can't cloak out of the way, so it's gonna hit. In the weapons room, so NG needs to get in there and get that stuff repaired as soon as we can. So we can't get Kazath because we can't kill the crew. Whatever. It would have been nice, but it's not required in any way. Okay, get the medbay powered up, get these guys healed up, since they got hit by mantises and missiles. Get the doors repaired. Good stuff. Get the mini beam online. And I do need to get power into the weapon system. What I want is I want to have dual laser mini beam flak. But I also understand that being able to fire quickly is good, so I don't want to really replace anything now. If I had a weapon pre-igniter, the choice would be obvious. We attack. This should be an easy ship. And they're gonna attack me in the medbay, which is perfect. We send a Rockman in there, power up the medbay a little bit, and he'll be fine. We can depower the medbay when shots come into dodge. We fire everything we have at their weapon system. Wait for another shot to land before I hit with the beam. And they have a missile, but the missile can be easily dealt with via cloak. It looks like that is a breaching missile. It's taking a long time to charge. Our shots missed, so we actually shot down the missile, I think. Yeah, so our shot technically missed, but it means that the mini beam can't go in and do any damage, but it means we don't need a cloak either, so we're fine. Okay, shoot him again. They have no med base, so I might be able to kill the crew. Keep hitting them with beams and missiles and stuff, and as they board me, I can just attack them as hard as I can, because that is a breaching missile, I'm pretty sure. So I can just like hit them super freaking hard, and we should be fine. Yeah, that is a breaching missile, so I can dodge it with a pretty decent chance of success. As long as we actually dodge it. Good stuff. Take their weapons offline. Our shots missed. Their pilot is pretty good. I don't think we can kill the crew. We can try. We got pretty close there. A couple of people need to go to the med bay. Everyone else can just go back to your rooms. In fact, only the NG really needs to go to the med bay. Everyone else is fine. Okay, hit him in the weapons again. And I'm gonna hit this mantis to kill him. And kill that mantis. So they only have two crew members left. They have a lot of hull integrity though, plus 100 HP, 70 HP. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him. Let's get the engines powered up. 34, we're gonna have a lot of dodge chance. Hope it's enough. $94, good, it was enough. And we did take their missile offline. 70 HP, 70 HP means that we have to hit these guys just way too many times in order to actually get them killed. I could take out their O2 system. Well, it's gonna take another round. Maybe if I take out their oxygen, they'll suffocate. They don't have a med bay, they don't have a clone bay. It looks like they're gonna try to get it repaired though, so probably not, unless I hit him in the shield room and they go to repair it. So we'll try that. Now they are not repairing the oxygen, and now, if I wait, I might be able to kill the crew. Because it's gonna take them a long time to repair their shields. We'll try. At the very least, we'll get some more training on our crew for the misses and the shield hits. We'll see what happens. They did get the missile online. We can dodge it with the cloak. It's not the best dodge, but it's enough probably. It's only 94%. Their oxygen is going down. Mantis finally got the shields repaired, but their ship is very pink. Cloak, 94%. Just don't take damage. That would be the worst. It looks like they're probably going to be able to get it repaired, unfortunately. So you know what? We'll give them until my cloak is at like 1 or 2. I kind of just want to wait. I want to wait and see if I can kill him. They got the oxygen repaired. It was close. It was close. We killed them. 28 scrap. We are going to ignore the pulsar, hit up the quest beacon, and holy shit. Okay, you're not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like this. I'm gonna have to fight my way through like 10 rebel ships. But you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my damnedest to make this work. This might not be worth it. In fact, it's probably not worth it, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm a crazy person, I guess. Oh, good lord. You're fine, engine personnel. You're not gonna die. Unless a missile hits you. So you know what, why don't you go to the mid-bay really quickly? We can let these missiles hit us on the chin. Okay, we took out their lasers, not what I wanted to take out, but I only need two shields so I can dump power into the engines. And then cloak out of the missile when it comes in. It looks like this is also another breach. I couldn't tell though. You guys go into the med bay, you go into the weapons room. It is a breaching missile, so we can cloak out of the way of it permanently. Keep hitting him in the weapons, eventually we'll be able to take him out. Vivimord can go get healed up as well. It's gonna take him a long time to get the weapons ready to fire again. And I'm just gonna open up the room to the med bay, let them come in and hit me, because I can hit them. Okay, their missile's now offline, good stuff. Dual laser, charge laser, beam, good to go again. Just keep hitting them, same room, start a fire, kill them. I got a lot of scrap and a quest beacon, and then we have to start backtracking. All right, so they have 2 missile launchers, a lot of crew, a lot of Mantis. They're gonna be boarding me in a second, so we gotta prepare. Boarding me in a decent room. I should be able to just open the doors and vent them out. Yeah, I'm just gonna let my crew member run through them. Try to vent them out. Vent out the O2 room and the weapons room as well. Turn off the oxygen, let it vent faster. Their missiles are Leto Artemis, so they do not fire at the same time, unfortunately. And it landed in the piloting system, so now we only have an 87% chance of dodging the second missile, but we did dodge it. Piloting upgraded to level 2 allowed us to actually still retain a little bit of that dodge chance that we otherwise would have lost out on. But now we can fire on their weapon systems. Started a fire in their weapons room. Excellent. They're not going to be able to get that stuff repaired very, very quickly. And their mantises are still on board, but they're dying. Keep my NG in the door room for as long as possible. And now we flee. Flee into the Medbay. Might as well power it up slightly. They have missiles coming in, we can't dodge. That's okay, it only did 1 damage. They're gonna try to escape again. I'm not gonna let them. Okay, open doors. Everyone go back to your rooms. We don't need the medbay powered up. Get it back into the engines. Missiles coming in. We can't dodge this one. We can dodge the next one though. Cloak. Now they're gonna offer us a weapon. Another flak gun Mark II. We let them live. This is wonderful. Double flak gun Mark II. Holy shit. I mean, look, I'm gonna get my weapons powered up. I'm going to get my engines powered up. No, I'm gonna get cloak powered up. And we're gonna try to make our way through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rebel ships. I have 7 fuel. I'm going through 5 rebel ships. I'm gonna do it with a whole bunch of flak guns. Might as well have the dual lasers. Dual lasers are a good weapon to have. I can't upgrade it, unfortunately, to have them both online, but I can have 2 flak guns online. 2 flak gun Mark IIs. I can cloak for 15 seconds. This is going to be an interesting run. Oh. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I am also going to wait a little bit for my oxygen to come back because I am going to be taking power away from the oxygen system in order to make this work. Because I don't have as much power as I need for the cloak. So, let's do it. If I can kill ships as I go, I can get fuel back. Otherwise, we're gonna try our best. I don't need a cloak out of the weapons that they have. The bomb is a bit of an annoyance, but it's not a necessity. They're going into the shield room. I can send the engine man for now. I can send him in there. Oh, now they're going into my engine room where I can, you know what? I can just attack them in this middle room. Actually, hold on. You know what? I can just do this. Get them into one room that I can fight them. Okay, oxygen is still powered because I don't need it. I'm not gonna cloak out of the way of the bomb, even though it does land on the shield room. We can get that repaired. Flat guns ready to go. We fire on their weapon systems, just auto fire. We took out some of their weapons. They're cloaking. So we need to get, or they're hitting us with the ASB, we need to cloak. So we cloak. We get everyone into the shield room. Our flat gun, it gets recharged. Their ASB misses. This is how this is gonna work. Get everybody healed up. Vivimort only needs to get healed up for a little bit. He can go back into the engine room. Flat guns are ready to go, so we fire. They're boarding us again. It's okay. Hitting us with another bomb. It missed because we did hit the bomb. We destroyed the bomb system before it had a chance to go. They're shooting another ASB at me. I am just going to leave if we can't dodge it naturally, using our own natural dodge chance. It means that we're gonna have a couple of crew left aboard our ship, but there's nothing really we can do about that. It missed, so we actually have time to do this. To kill their ship and to kill the crew that they have aboard our ship. Go into the medbay. One more flak shot, and we can cloak out of the next ASB. Get the medbay powered up. This is gonna work, and that's stupid. That's very stupid. This shouldn't work, but it's gonna work. Might as well get the cloak done now. Hold off on the flak. We only have an 87% chance to dodge these shots, but I can always jump before it lands. This one missed, so we attack them hard. And they're dead. And we get 1 fuel back. The fuel is very important. Don't let anyone tell you it's not important. It is. It's probably better to have the engines powered up as soon as we jump. We don't need to worry about the cloak as soon as we jump. We can rely on them not having shots immediately coming in. So they do have a flat gun Mark II, a missile launcher. You know, if the missiles hit, basically. We cloak out of the ASB, basically. They have a couple of crew members in the oxygen room. They're probably gonna go to the piloting room next. They might actually destroy my piloting room, so I'm gonna put a crew member in there really quickly. It's actually a Flat Gun Mark 1 missile launcher burst laser. So I might actually cloak right now. Missile's gonna land. I might cloak right now. I'm gonna wait a second. Flak's coming. I'm gonna cloak right now. I have an idea. My idea is if I wait long enough before I fire anything else, maybe we can actually dodge the ASB when it comes in as well in 15 seconds. So we wait. Ah, there it comes. Cloak is gonna keep me safe. Yes, it missed. Now we hit him in the weapon system. Our crew comes back. They're wounded, but they're alive. I need the engines powered up. We took down most of their weapons except for the missile launcher. Wonderful. That is wonderful indeed. Flat gun's good to go. Beth needs to go into the... Beth can stay in the weapons room for temporarily. We're ready to jump, so I'm gonna send them both. And the NG can man the piloting system for a second. We're just waiting right now. Frickin' borders. Rockman and NG in a second, but I want to get these people healed up a little bit. I do want to kill the ship. Get some fuel out of it. Even if I get hit by one more missile, I think it's okay. We are going to get hit by one more missile. It's going to land in the engines room. Unless I cloak now, and then cloak out of the ASB. But the missile already landed. Unless I depower my shields, I can't cloak. Do I jump? Do I jump? They're probably gonna board me on the next beacon. I need to deal with the invaders. So we're gonna stay. They hit us in the med bay, which is actually fine. We can get healed up there. But I need to deal with the invaders because if I don't, they're just gonna board me with more people. So I need to kill these guys first. So Rockman's gonna leave once I get this stuff repaired. And then these guys are gonna come and finish off the guys in the door room. And we still might be able to kill this enemy ship and take one piece of fuel from them. But I do need to get my crew members back in their rooms of choice pretty soon. Rockman can go in the shield room. Beth can go in the weapons room. You can go into the piloting room. They have 1 HP left. So you know what? Dual lasers. We can't cloak out of the way of the ASB, but if we can dodge it using natural dodge chance, that's fine. If we can't, that's fine. We dodged the missile, and we did get a little bit of training on Vivimort, so we have a 40% natural dodge chance. I'm just pausing very frequently. This is gonna land. I don't care about the one fuel that much. We're gonna leave. I did everything I wanted to do, which is I got rid of the crew. We did kill them, they did die, we just can't actually get the fuel. Okay, they have a missile launcher, a Vulcan, and a laser. The Vulcan doesn't bother me all that much, the missile launcher doesn't bother me all that much. O2 can depower, and then we can power up the dodge chance. They're gonna send people over, let's get someone into the door room. They're sending someone over in the med bay, perfect. Rockman and NG can deal with that. We can depower the shields a little bit since they don't have an immediate threat. We can cloak in a little bit when the missile fires and then dodge the ASB shot as well. This is gonna be fine. They did fire the missiles, so we wait a second, we cloak. 100% dodge chance finally, so we will be able to dodge the ASB when it lands. Well, not when it lands, but when we dodge it, you know. So depower the shields a little bit, we don't need it. Put power into the med bay, no, we don't need power in the med bay, we're fine. There's the miss, we fire immediately. Go back to your rooms, except you in the sensors room. So they only have the Vulcan. The Vulcan by itself is gonna be difficult once it gets powered up, but we should be able to fire flak before that happens. I'm just gonna kill you by deoxygenating the room, putting the NG in the med bay, and NG's gonna kill you if you don't die. And we can actually cloak out of the way of the next ASB as well. This is good stuff. They still have the missile powered, unfortunately, but that's fine. Cloak. Go into the door room, open all doors to recover the oxygen throughout the ship. 100% dodge chance. There it goes. So now we fire in their weapon system. And we can fire before the missile fires. If this works, by the way, I'm gonna be so glad that I went to that next beacon, that last beacon, and picked up the flat gun Mark II. I knew the beacon gave you a free gun because that Mantis ship that flees, and it flees super, super quickly, they always give you a gun. It doesn't matter if you kill the crew, they surrender, or you destroy the ship. You will get a gun from that fight. If you don't like the gun that they try to surrender to you, you can actually just kill them and re-roll the gun because you will get a new one when the event finishes. And it worked out fine. It worked out wonderfully for us, in fact. So I'm gonna pause when the next ASB shot comes in. This one's gonna land because the sound effect happened. So we are going to jump. We're gonna jump ahead. Make sure I go in the right direction. There's no enemy crew aboard my ship. We're fine. They have two-shot lasers, so 4 shots essentially, plus the halberd. It's gonna be difficult. Because I have the, I'm just gonna put someone in there for a second to mess with them while the O2 flees the room. Flees? I always say that. Leaves is what I try to mean anyways. I'm probably just gonna wait for them to fire their weapons and hope that my dodge chance works out because I don't wanna cloak. Having said that though, the halberd is ready to fire at about the same time. So I might actually wanna try to cloak out of this. They are gonna hit me, but I'm cloaking and they missed. And the ASB is coming in. Their crew will die if I just remain cloaked. They're going to hit, and they're going to hit the piloting system and kill some of my crew. I don't have a 100% dodge chance. Fuck. Yeah, crew member died. That's fine though. It was the weapons personnel. We have someone who can go on the spot though. It means we do need to get the piloting system repaired ASAP and P. Their weapons are going to be in a bit of a hurt state though, so we're okay for now. We lost a crew member. If that's the only penalty really we get out of this bit of encounter, that's not half bad. That's not half bad. Okay, you need to stay there and get that stuff repaired. You need to join him and help. Flat guns are ready to go again. We can cloak out of the next ASB. We have dodge chance now, not 100% though. Don't need to worry about having both bars of shields online. What I need to do is cloak. I couldn't have left the fight before the ASB hit either because my FTL was not charged. So that was just something that kind of had to happen. You need to go on med bay because now we do have 100% dodge chance. Okay, so we're gonna make it out of this encounter alive. We might lose another, we're not gonna lose another crew member. We might get hit again anyways. Save stations, keep the engines powered up. If we can kill the ship and get fuel, that's nice. Otherwise, we're gonna leave before the next ASB hits. Okay, we killed him. I'm gonna wait a second for the ASB to charge. It does need to charge still. No, not ASB, for my cloak to charge. Oh, I almost messed up and got hit there. I did not get hit there. Okay, another fight. All these guys want to do is fight. This is the last beacon though, if I remember correctly, so we can actually get the hell out of here now. I'm gonna let the missile come in. The bigger missile is what I want to dodge. I don't care about the lasers. We dodged the missile, which is nice. Bomb, I don't really care about. It's gonna land in the cloaking room, which is extremely unfortunate. I'm gonna cloak. We got hit, that's expected. I'm gonna get some crew members in there to get it fixed. We dodge the missile, and if I'm super lucky, we can dodge the ASB. We're not gonna dodge the ASB. ASB is gonna hit us. I mean, we have a 40% chance of dodging it, and it did miss. We got hit in the piloting system, but we have redundant piloting, so we are gonna make it out of this alive. Another bomb coming in on an empty room. I'll let it hit. They have another missile coming in a second, but we have our cloak now back online. Their missiles missed. ASB's firing, so I cloak, 100% dodge chance. Missile misses. ASB is gonna come in and miss. Okay. Now we can't cloak out of the next ASB because our cloak is not going to be charged because it's still active, and now we have a 20-second cooldown on it. Their bomb missed. Their weapons are offline. They have 1 HP remaining, but I don't think we're gonna be able to kill them unless we miss it, or unless this ASB misses us. I will try to pause when it happens. Because I want the 1 fuel right now. It missed. So now we will theoretically be able to kill the ship, get 1 fuel, go to the next sector. All right. What a run. Let's go to the civilian sector so that we can visit 2 red beacons and we can pick which one we want to go to next. Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to go to Mantis now and then 1 green sector before the end? Let's go to green first. I need fuel, so being able to maybe get some more additional stores might be wonderful. Like right now. In fact, let's go to a store, buy some fuel. This run, man, is fun. It's quite fun. Crew teleporter would be nice, but no. Hacking, no. Honestly, I don't need very much more. Flak guns do good work against the second, or against all phases, really, of the Rebel flagship. Don't really know what I need. Ion bomb could be like a good last ditch weapon, but kind of just want to sell that, use dual lasers if I can get a little bit more power just as a 1 power weapon that's good-ish. Repair up a little bit more and then that's it. Keep jumping. I will get 1 more bit of power so I can have the shields on the line with everything else. And with double flak gun, I really don't expect any ship to stand up against my firepower. 2 mantises, don't really worry about them all that much. I don't have any additional crew in the door room, unfortunately, but even still, hopefully we can kill the mantises before they do too much to us. And even if I can't kill them, I can ideally prevent them from destroying my door system, I guess. I could just wait, and they will die eventually through my cloak, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna fire. Let's get everyone in there. Try to kill these mantises while we have time. They're probably gonna board them back, but now we fire. And we killed them both. I am not going to accept surrender. There's probably gonna be a lot of stores we can visit. So let's just kind of keep everyone where they are. Get everyone into the med bay. They only have a couple of crew left. Fired him. It's gonna take him a while to get trained up on the weapons, but that's fine. Flat gun going in. They're gonna shoot off their missile, but we're gonna cloak. And we got 3 fuel out of it, which is wonderful. This is a dead end, so we're just gonna go up to the distress beacon and then hit up the store in a couple jumps. We don't need to go to the store right now. I would like to pick up more stuff, by the way. With only having 4 crew members, honestly, mind control might be the most important thing for us. A refugee ship drifting in space, I will board it. We get a new crew member. Good stuff. So now we have a doorman. He's not good at anything else. Fired him. You know what? You're gonna go on weapons. The last weapon guy died, but He didn't die by getting hit by a weapon. He died by getting hit by an ASB shot in the piloting room. We're gonna go to Nebula, store, beacon, Nebula, exit. This is so weird. This is so messed up. We're gonna try? I mean, we don't need to. We can go to beacon, store, beacon, and then jump back around. That's what we're gonna do. If I have to, you know, fight at the exit, I know I can now. I will trade 2 missiles for 2 drone parts. I might buy a... I'm gonna go beacon, store, and then go up into the nebula. I might buy a hacking system, and I might buy a mind control system. They're gonna try to escape. I'm just gonna hit him hard. I can't really focus my fire all that much on the engine room. I could try. Let's just hit him in the shield room really hard. Let's see how that works. Their beams aren't gonna do that much. Their lasers might, so I'm just gonna cloak in a minute when they fire everything, like now. Hopefully our flaks can pierce enough and do enough damage that they have to busy themselves with repairs, basically. It did a lot of damage, but they're not busying themselves with repairs, so you know what? Let's just hit him again. Hit him and focus on the engine room this time. They might get away though, their FTL's charging. If they do jump away though, I'm just gonna jump before they jump, and then you don't get hit with the negative penalty. It's gonna be close. They're gonna jump away, so I'm gonna go to the store. It sucks, but if anything, that just tells me I need more weapon power, you know? Flat gun Mark 1 is nice. Pike beam, I think, is what I want to try to pick up here, because if I can take down all their shields and then hit them with the pike beam, that's a lot of damage. So you know what? Dual lasers are sold, pike beam is picked up, we buy fuel, and we jump. I think the next thing I spend scrap on is weapon power to get the pike beam online. This is just stupid boarding. Just in case they're in the side room, they're not. This is a unfortunate beacon. Not much we can do about it. Okay, send you into the med bay. Send you in there, send you in there. Like, these guys can't defeat me at all. Just 2 dudes in the oxygen room. You know, I don't remember when the last time was I got killed from a random boarding encounter. Okay, you stay there. You are in weapons room, you're in shields, you're in engines. We jump. We've got a lot of combat we can go to, that's nice. I do need to pick up more supplies. Interesting. I am going to use pike beam. I'm gonna pike beam like so, I think. And then flak on... Their weapons don't bother me all that much, so let's flak on the mind control system to take that out. And if they take out my weapons a little bit, or my engines a little bit, I honestly don't care. Like, they're not gonna do anything to me. Like, they fired a couple lasers at me, but my shields are gonna come back online, you know? Pike beam is gonna take off at least one of their weapons. So, you know what? Dodge chance, 0. Why? So that their lasers hit my shields more. I don't need to dodge, so let's get this guy trained up a little bit by just letting them hit my shield room. This ship is super easy to take out, so, I mean, that's nice. Hitting my piloting room, but they're gonna die in a sec. There they go. 50 scrap, 1 fuel. Very nice. I need 190 scrap in order to get the pike beam online. I'm gonna try. This ship, unfortunately, is gonna try to get away. I think we do use flak pike beam. I think we flak them, hit them hard, and then pike beam across their ship, like so, deal damage to their systems, piloting, take it offline if we can, and prevent them from escaping, because if they escape, then we lose. We lose out, basically. I'm gonna let their ion hit. I'm gonna dodge their bombs when they go off. That's just a normal, like, a destructive bomb. I'm gonna dodge my way out of it though. Give our weapons a chance to get powered up. They don't have a cloak, which is like the best thing about this. It gives me an opportunity to actually do this plan of killing them. Okay, pike beam. We wounded them a little bit. I don't think it's enough, but if they do try to escape, FTL drive will be charged. Our FTL drive will be charged. We can jump out before they do. Ion weapon hitting me in the oxygen system. Not bad. They're gonna escape. Fuck. Flak gun is good, it just takes way too long to charge. I will attack the ship. Why? Because this ship, unlike the last one, will not try to escape. I'm still gonna do flak pike beam though, and I will dodge out of their missile when it comes in. Our stuff will get de-ionized in a second. And now I'm just gonna focus on their weapon system to take their missile launcher offline. It's unfortunate that this ship is very strong, but our weapons fire so slowly that enemy ships can get away very easily from us. That's something that we are going to need to work on. Getting the flak guns and pike beam online at the same time might solve that problem, but without something like a glaive beam, we just don't do as much damage that fast. Now, changing out the flak for another pike beam would be really good, or a halberd beam. Swapping out one flak for a halberd beam would be something that's right up my alley. Because it would do 2 damage, the pike beam would do 1 damage, so we could focus 3 damage on any individual system that we want. We can't do that with the flak. The flak has a wide area of effect. It often misses, like there. And flak against these auto ships is not actually very good for that specific reason, basically. So it looks like we're gonna hit the exit maybe after the next jump, but maybe not. Pirate ship arrives. We can attack them or activate our advanced weapons threateningly. We'll do that. And we could accept 2 fuel 46 scrap, or we could attack them. We're gonna attack them. 1 missile launcher should be pretty easy to take out. I'm gonna use double flak. Am I? No, I'm gonna use... It's hard. It's hard to decide on what to actually use here. I think I'm gonna use flak pike. This looks like it's a breaching missile considering it's not even partially red. So we should be able to dodge out of it permanently. Flak pike, at least the pike is a little bit more consistent damage on the weapon system. So we wait for it to charge. And we hit him like so. In fact, we can hit him like so. I don't want to auto fire this, so you know what? I'm gonna do this, this, and that. And we cloak, 100% chance to dodge that breaching missile, and now their missile launcher is offline. They did get it back online, but it's not charging because we are still cloaked, and we'll get another shot off before they do. We didn't do that much damage to their weapons room, but I still think focusing the flak on that room is the most important thing we can do right now. They're gonna try to escape. Try to surrender, no thank you. Next flak shot will kill them. They still have their missile online, but I'll be able to cloak out of the way in 7 seconds. And they're gonna fire the missile in a sec. There it goes. Fire the pike, cloak. 34 scrap. So honestly, we would have had a better reward had we actually gone in and fought the ship. Who would have known? There's nothing here. So we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could go to 2 more beacons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I know that I can make my way through the rebel ships, so I'm going to visit 2 more beacons. It's a little bit of a waste of fuel, but beacons are beacons. 190 scrap, I can get the pike beam online and get even stronger. I can't accept that offer. That's a garbage offer. So far, this jumping back and forth is not very good for me. Also, I just realized there's no ASB that we have to deal with in the nebula, so this is fine. This is perfect. Are you effing kidding me? There was nothing. We got literally nothing. I feel ripped off. I want to lodge a complaint.